Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Mr. Green. Today we're going to do an updated tutorial on one of my favorite command block setups that I've done for you guys, the one-player sleep system. I've had this system out for about 6 months or more. It's one of my more early command block setups that I made for you guys, and it's one of my favorite ones that I use in pretty much any world that I make that's going to be a multiplayer world. Now, I've noticed a little bit of a problem with this command block setup over the past several months while playing with it myself. So, a little while ago, I decided to start tweaking the command blocks, and I came up with a better solution and a better way to do this setup. If you guys are familiar with my previous command block setup for the one-player sleep, this new version is actually very similar, so just follow along with the tutorial and it should not take us very long to get through this. Now, I went ahead and made all the command blocks prior to starting the video because I wanted to help save a little bit of time for you guys. Now, one thing I always recommend doing with my command blocks is I always put them onto a bedrock platform. You never know what's going to happen to the ground underneath it. So just go ahead and put it onto bedrock to help you guys out in the future. We're going to go ahead and set down one comparator just like that, another comparator just like that. We're going to put one just like that and one just like that. Next, you guys are going to need daylight sensors. We're going to put two just like that right there, and we're going to turn them to the night version and put one right there, and we're going to keep that as the daytime version. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and put a block right there. It needs to be a solid block, so no glass, no glowstone, nothing like that. We need a solid block that you would suffocate in if you got trapped inside of it. On top of the solid block, go ahead and place a redstone torch. You guys are going to go ahead and see it depower just like that. That is normal. Now, on top of the redstone torch, we're going to go ahead and put down a command block that is going to be a regular, non-repeating, non-chain, just a normal impulse command block. Inside this command block, you guys can go ahead and name it right here if you would like. This is going to be the name that pops up anytime this is said. So whatever you guys name it here will be the name of the command block in chat. We need to set it to an impulse, unconditional, needs redstone, and then go ahead and type this in just like I did. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and place a repeating command block right next to the torch just like that. Inside the repeating command block, make sure it is set to repeat, unconditional, needs redstone, 0 ticks and delay, and go ahead and type this into the command block just like that. Next, we want to go ahead and crouch place a chain command block into the repeating command block. Inside of this one, we're going to have chain, conditional, always active, 0 ticks delay, and go ahead and type this inside the command block output. Now that we got the first two command blocks right there, we're going to go ahead and crouch place again another chain command block right here. This one is chain, conditional, always active, 0 ticks delay, and then go ahead and type this into the input. We now have 3 command blocks, a repeating and 2 chains. We want to go ahead and continue, crouch place on the end right there, another chain command block. This one is going to be a chain, conditional, always active, just like the other two. 0 ticks delay, and the command input is going to be weather rain. And now that we have a repeating and 3 chain command blocks, we're going to go ahead and place the final chain command block on here. Guys, go ahead and crouch place on the end again, and inside here we're going to have chain, conditional, always active, 0 ticks delay, and this one is going to be just toggle downfall. Now, very lastly, this one is kind of an optional command block if you guys don't want it to be announcing in chat when you can sleep and when it is morning. Don't worry about this one, but guys, go ahead and crouch place right here against the comparator. We're going to have an impulse one, and inside here, it's going to have, again, the info for the name. If you guys want to go ahead and put that in to make sure that your command block has a nice name in chat, go ahead and do that. It's not necessary. But this one does need to be impulse, unconditional, needs redstone. And then go ahead and put inside the command block, say good morning. Now, if you guys have followed along exactly like I have done in this video, you guys should have everything placed just like I do. Make sure every single one of these command blocks right here is a conditional chain command block. If these are not conditional, it may not work perfectly for you. This one needs to be unconditional, unconditional, unconditional. So you guys can tell those by the texture. If you guys go ahead and look at the arrow closely on the command block, you see how it has that little indent right there on the arrow. If we go ahead and change this to an unconditional, it will lose that little arrow indent. So make sure that these are all conditional right here. They need to have that little indent on the back of the arrow. This is the final and very important step in making sure that you guys have done this correctly. Look at your command block setup from above and make sure that there are no blocks directly above the daylight sensors. If there are any blocks directly above the daylight sensors, this is not gonna work. But as you guys can see, we are getting right to nighttime right about now, and we should go ahead and have a message pop up in chat right there. And then now that we have the message popped up in chat, we can go and grab our bed. Make sure you stand on top of the bed just like this. Do not stand next to the bed and then select sleep, or this is not going to work. If you just stand on top of the bed just like so and then select the sleep option, you guys cannot see it at the moment because we're actually looking down, but we go ahead and get the day moving ahead, and that's going to bring us to our one last detail for the video. If you guys have not already done this, we need to go into the chat and type in /game rule command block output false. And once you guys go ahead and type that command into chat, that's going to make sure that the next time that we go ahead and sleep, we should have no messages popping up into the chat for you guys. Hey guys, Mr. Green from the future, real quick. I was doing my editing and I was in the middle of the nonsense. I was about to actually render the video and send it out to you guys, and I realized I forgot to tell you guys to set a ticking area. So let's do that real quick. One last thing you guys got to do, it's very important if you guys want this command block setup to work when you're not near it. So just go into your chat real quick, /ticking area, add circle, tilde, 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 and that's those little squiggly lines right there. We need 3 of them, and then a space followed by a 1. And just make sure you guys are right next to your command block setup when you enter this into chat, and you guys are going to set up a ticking area on your command blocks. If you guys do already have a command block ticking area set up, just set these command blocks next to your other command blocks and you'll be fine. But if you guys don't have any command blocks or any ticking areas in your world, you guys are going to need to set a ticking area for this to work. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you go down below, hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications so you guys get notified in the next video I do. You guys don't want to miss out. We do a lot of command block tutorials as well as world tours of all my worlds I do on mcpedl.com. One last final little detail to let you guys know, we are going to have a world download for this. If you guys do not understand any of this, go ahead and go down in the description below. Check for the link. I'm going to have a Mediafire link for you guys to download this world. If you just want to come into the world and check out this command block setup behind me, go ahead and do that. Maybe some of you guys learn better that way. So until next time, guys, my name is Mr. Green, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.